I don't get it. I don't get it. And also, you look like this. When you go to the gym for a long time, you see a lot of people doing a lot of weird stuff. And I would never go up to somebody and ask, because like, you do whatever you want in the gym. I don't know what your goals are. I don't know what you're trying to achieve. Maybe your goal is to wreck your knee and have the worst knee ever. So if you're slamming your knee into the floor, I'll be like, all right, go nuts, mate. You're going to achieve your goals. But some things really do irk me. For right or wrong, like I'll say some of these and you'll go, well, I do that. That's cool. Whatever works for you, as I say in all my videos. But I thought I'm enjoying all these fitness videos. I'm enjoying talking about them. So let's just do something a little bit different. And let's not stand on ceremony, Mr. Wayne. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't been here before. I'd appreciate it. Hit the bell, get the notifications. Then you will know a new video goes live. Like, share. You know how it all works. Got a Patreon. There's information in the description below because nobody makes money on YouTube unless you're doing crazy views. But yeah, here's 7 things you should never, ever, ever, ever do in the gym. Number 7 is benching with your feet in the air. Now, I understand the principles and the logistics of this, but I also think it's one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen in my life. Like, if you've got like 10 kilograms, what's that? I don't know what it is in pounds. If you've got 10 kilograms on either side of the bar, okay, that's all right. But the tiny percentages of how much more you're working your chest compared to the massive percentages of the risk that you are causing, it's huge. It's absolutely massive. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. And also, you look like this. Like, what is that? It looks like you think you're an astronaut and you're about to blast off into space. Just plant your feet. Like, go watch some like professional super duper powerlifter guys. They plant their feet. Planting your feet, engage that core. Use all of your muscles so that you can lift more weight safely. There's nothing more important than your health. Be safe. Number 6, using any kind of bench as a shelf. Right, a bench is not a shelf. It's not a shelf. We've all done it. We've all put our protein shake on a shelf before, a bench before, but you've got to keep an eye, you've got to be aware of your surroundings, and if somebody wants to use it, you get it and you pick it up. We shouldn't even do it to begin with. There's plenty of windowsills and there's a floor that will serve as a wonderful shelf, but you see protein shakes on there, you see bags, you see coats, you see keys, you see gloves, and the worst part is, the bench will be here, and that person will be over there. They'll be over there. At a totally different place in the gym. So they have just decided this bench, which is supposed to be used for, I don't know what, military shoulder presses or whatever you know what I'm talking about, they're going to use it as a shelf. Don't use it as a shelf. It's so frustrating and it's so annoying. And the worst bit is, double worst bit, you start taking things off because you can't ask them because they're 72 miles away. They come back and they go, that's my stuff. Yes, but you that's not what it's there for. It's there for working out. All gyms are busy these days because they're oversubscribed. Don't do it. Number 5, asking somebody mid-set how many sets they've got left. Now, I would never ask anybody how many sets they've got left. If somebody has commandeered a machine, that's their machine for as long as they want it. I know it's frustrating because, again, if you go at a peak time trying to get on something, but just, call an audible and do something else for your workout. Because what you're essentially saying to that person is, I want you to hurry up. And nobody wants that in the gym. And depending on the situation, working in is fine and things like that. But anyway, that's just a personal thing. You do whatever you want. But when somebody is lifting weights and also has headphones in, and you come up to them and go, what are you hoping to achieve? One, you should have the gym wherewithal to be able to understand that they're hopefully in the middle of an intense push or a pull, whatever, intense lift. So they don't need you trying to distract them. 2, the headphone should be the universal sign of, I can't hear you. Like, even if you think they have their music or their whatever off, you don't know that for sure. How long does a set take? A set can take a maximum of a minute. And that's if you're doing a pretty big set. Wait 60 seconds before you bury your way into somebody else's lifting routine. Just leave them alone. Number 4, asking somebody mid-set, to take a video of you in the gym and lifting weights. Now, I get it. It's 2020. Loads of people are doing this. And I don't really mind if that's what you want to do. Like, there are Instagram fitness people that are making billions of dollars off recording themselves in the gym. So it seems silly for me to sit here and go, you shouldn't be doing that. Nonsense. You're making loads of money. Go nuts. But again, if you come up to me and let's say, we're talking about bench a lot, and I'm benching, and you say, mate, you take a video of me mid-set, I will take your video, but what I will do is I'll reverse the camera and I will record me looking at it, usually mumbling something like, don't do this to me mid-set. I've done that twice in my life, and I understand it makes me a massive asshole, but you just have to be aware. You have to be more self-aware. That's all I'm saying. Pick and choose your moments, and everybody will be happier. Number 3, squatting like this. I've already said it. You do whatever you want. If you want to squat like that, fine. But the amount of people, I think I'm talking about more about the people that will put 400 kilograms on the bar. Not that much, I'm exaggerating. And then they go to what? I can't even know. I don't even know what you would call that in terms of angles, but they barely move. And they slam the bar. Like, ooh, yeah. No. Like, you'd be better off going right down to like 20, 40 kilograms and, you know, properly going beyond, but below 90 degrees. I'm properly getting that form right down there. It happened to me years ago. I realized my squat was crap. I was in a gym in Bournemouth. Don't know how I remember this. I was in a gym in Bournemouth and I realized, Simon, your squat is crap. You're not even going to parallel. I can't remember what I was squatting at the time, but I went right back down to 10 kilograms on each side. And I started again, 12 reps, you know, ass going right as far as you can go down within my, you know, rubbish, creaky body. But as far as you can go, that's what you want to do. And now I squat better and I can squat more and it doesn't hurt as much because I've developed form. So you do whatever you want. But if you're going to load the bar up with loads of weight, understand that unless you do a proper squat, all you're really doing is putting insane pressure on your knees. Number 2, sitting on a bench or any kind of equipment for 45 years using your phone. I don't mind phones being in gyms. Don't use your phone. I don't mind. If you want to use your phone, use your phone. Again, it's 2020. If you want to stand in the corner of the gym and check your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram, send a message, what do I care? You ain't getting in the way. But when you are over the weekend this happened. I won't name the where or where, but it happened the other day. He was sat on a machine and he was just watching an Instagram video and other videos for literally about 5 minutes between sets. And I was like, dude, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. Like, it's that's just too irksome to say the least. Again, you have to understand that there's usually 30, 40 people in the gym at any one time, if not more, depending on how big your gym is. You can't sit there and have a little bit of entertainment when people are wanting to use the equipment that you're on. Again, if you're just in between and you've left that machine open for other people to use, it makes no difference to me. I don't care what you do. You want to use that. And the guy had it on. The guy didn't even have volume in his headphones. It was loud. It's coming out of his phone. It's like, dude, no one cares about what you're watching. Number 1, using every single piece of equipment. So there's a guy, goes to my gym right now, and he will literally use every single piece of equipment. So he will go, let's say we'll number them 1 to 10. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. And if when he's on 7, you try to use 1, he shouts from across 3M, using that, mate. And I've got to the point now, I go, no, you're not. You're not. I'm using it now. Because you can't commandeer everything. If that's how it works, none of us would be able to go to the gym. One person would be able to go to the gym, and whoever gets there first gets to use all the stuff. Just don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Again, you have to just understand, really, everybody should what I do, especially if I had the money, I would. Having a home gym would be the best. You're in your own environment, your own machines. You know no one's just going to walk in and, I don't know, put a book they're about to read on a bench and then go use a phone on a machine over there. But that's not how it works. You just have to put up with it. So just try and be aware of your other gym goers. But I need to run over to you, that guy. I'm using that. How are you using that? How can't use 10 machines at once? I know we want to do supersets, but use a machine that's close to you. Like, that's different. That's okay. You can get away with doing that for a little bit, but not when you're also going around to other people going, using that. Like, you're some kind of magician. It's got to stop. Please don't be this person. Never do these things in the gym. That's it. That's the end of my weird rant. Just came to my head. And I was like, my gosh, I have loads of these, but I'll stick to 7. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Again, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, put the notifications on, like, share, and subscribe. For the lovely comments I get, them go, why should I listen to you about fitness? You shouldn't. You shouldn't. I just like lifting weights and I have a YouTube channel. That's it. I've been doing it for 20 years. I've got some knowledge. Some people appreciate it. Some people don't. It's a free video on YouTube. Hopefully, it hasn't offended you too much. I will see you soon.